To a raucous, very loud Firestone Stadium here in Akron. We are Big Time Sports. We are bringing you the state championship game tonight between the Dover Tornadoes at 27-3 and the Holland Springfield Blue Devils at 23-9. The Tornadoes on fire. They want this championship tonight. We, of course, we be cheering for the Dover Tornadoes. With me tonight, my young friend Carly Maley. And Carly, every once in a while, I want you to chip in tonight, okay?
That sounds great, Charlie.
All right, so here we go. I want to go back now and give you an idea in our pregame report sponsored by Wright Mark Roofing. Many, many thanks to the good people from Wright Mark Roofing. Here we go. I want you to take a look at Kara Lynch. This is Dover pitcher Kara Lynch on the mound against the Broncos of Western Brown. Tornadoes, a 7-zip winner in the semifinal against this Western Bronco team. And there's Jenna Malk. Jenna Malk comes in and slams the door on Western Brown. Now, it wasn't just Lynch and Malk. Take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We got some shots to the outfield. The big stroke of the game. This is Ariana Immel, baby. Here it comes again. Ariana Immel. Back, back, back. Ariana Immel with a big blast. The Simpson Heating and Cooling big blast of the ball game. Big win over Western Brown just yesterday. The Big Time Sports Crew is here again tonight to bring you the very best in state tournament coverage. Many, many thanks to Wright Mark Roofing for taking care of our pre-game show. All right, let's do this. Let's take a look now. All right, let's go now to an interview I did. I caught Coach Hannah Duff back in the batting cage behind the center field fence before the game. So let's watch my interview with Hannah Duff. Hannah Duff, you've played in big games like tonight. This is for the state championship. Mm-hmm. When you played at Strasburg, you were used to playing in these big games.
Yep.
Has there ever been a game any bigger in your softball career than what you're about to get into tonight?
Absolutely not. I'm so excited, and it's a completely different feeling than when you're a player. You have 20-something girls that you're kind of like their mom, and you're just so proud of them, and this is absolutely the biggest game I've ever been a part of.
All right, so Coach, what do we know about Holland Springfield tonight?
We don't know a lot. We stayed and watched them. We know that where their pitcher kind of pitches. They have great defense, and I expect them to hit the ball.
Coach, we've watched your girls the entire season. You got a great bunch of not only players here, but they're great young ladies. Are they ready to play tonight?
They're absolutely ready. I've never seen them more ready this entire season. They're pumped up on the bus. They're talking all positive. They fully believe that they can do this.
All right, final question, then I'll let you go, my friend. So give me 2 keys to a Tornado victory tonight, Coach Duff.
Defense behind her pitching and getting off aggressive at the plate and scoring early in the game.
All right, Coach Duff, very best of luck. The Big Time Sports guys will be cheering for the Dover Tornadoes, kid.
Thank you. Go Dover.
All right, go Dover, kid. And there you have it, Coach Hannah Duff. Let's get back now to our game in progress. Hannah says she's ready. We're going to celebrate when we come back in state championship time. We'll be back after you watch this. Treat your family to the best in dining pleasure at Chibo's Restaurant in Waynesburg. The very best in homemade pasta, rigatoni, and spaghetti will delight your appetite. And the homemade rolls and bread are menu favorites. Visit Chibo's once and you'll become a regular. Other popular items like chicken, ham, and veal parmesan highlight our menu. Take the short drive to great food at Chibo's in Waynesburg.
At Mears Nissan, we make car buying easy. We want our customers to have a pleasant buying experience from start to finish. we offer a comfortable and welcoming space where you can feel confident making your purchase. Family owned and operated for over 35 years, we're proud to offer family-friendly financing options designed to fit your budget. Don't just take our word for it. Take a look at some of our happy customers. So, if you're planning on buying a new or used car or truck, look no further than Mears Nissan in Canton and let our family take care of yours.
I wanted something that I could learn a little bit more about what I was passionate about.
I wanted to learn a trade that would always be in demand.
Buckeye has so many opportunities for everyone.
You're here because you want to do what you came here to do.
This is the best choice that I've made. I just think it's set me up to be a better person.
Looking to make your brand stand out? Come visit Albert's Advertising at 104 East Main Street in downtown Sugar Creek. We're your one-stop shop for custom wholesale embroidery and screen printing, catering to businesses of all sizes, big, small, and everything in between. Enjoy the perks of low minimum orders and no setup charges on screen printing. We're open Tuesday through Friday from 11 to 5 and Saturday from 11 to 3. Elevate your branding with Albert's Advertising today.
All right, welcome back to Firestone Stadium. Mellow Tones along with Carly Maley this evening. And Carly, what do you think about tonight's big game? And I'll tell you what, before that, Carly, tell us about the keys to the game.
All right. Well, the keys to the game tonight for Holland Springfield, they have got to hit the ball to win it against Kara Litt and Jenna Molt. They have got to put the ball in play. And for Dover, their defense needs to continue to be behind their pitching and look at opportunities to score early.
All right, so with that, let's turn the page now. Many thanks to the Buckeye Career Center for taking care of our keys to the game. Let's look now, Carly, at tonight's starting lineup for Holland Springfield. And the good guys at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency are taking care of this.
All right, so leading off for them is their shortstop, number 1, Cameron Hall. In center field, number 3, Kenya Crawley. Batting third, the right fielder, 14, Hannah Schlotcher. And the cleanup hitter is the catcher, number 17, Cameron Eckert. Pitching for the Holland Springfield Blue Devils is number 16, Kaylee Chapetta. And then batting next in left field is number 9, Andriella Espino. Then following her is the DP, number 2, Natalie Slavin. And then the third baseman, number 7, Kennedy Shuri. And then hitting in the 9th spot is number 12, the second baseman, Taylor Yaki. And in their flex position, number 20, Addie Rapp.
All right, so let's take a look now at the Dover pitcher. If you're a Dover fan, you got to know that Kara Lint is going to be in the circle to start the contest. Now, for you people that don't know about Dover softball, I have seen Kara Lint pitch 5 innings of perfect softball and get the hook in favor of shortstop Jenna Molt. Dover has 2 outstanding pitchers in Kara Lint and Jenna Molt. But it'd be Kara Lint carrying the water here in the early going. So I want to talk about the first pitch sponsor, and that's the good guys at Wendy's. With 4 locations to serve you, before or after the game, you got to try Wendy's. First up, Cameron Hall for the Blue Devils. Kara Lint's first pitch. That's going to be low and outside to Cameron Hall. Cameron Hall, the shortstops for the Blue Devils. Lint and Maddie Bannum, the battery to start the game. Yeah, that one just missed the corner, so 2-0 now to the leadoff hitter, Cameron Hall. The left-handed hitter will step in with a 2-0 count. That one is going to miss, so 3 straight balls by Kara Lint. What do you think, Carly? 3 straight balls. You don't see that very often
No,
from
you
Lynn.
don't. But, you know, this crowd is electric. I'm going to assume Dover's probably never played in a crowd this loud. So, you know, just give her a batter, settle in. She's got this. Nice pitch there.
Well, ask and you shall receive. So a 3-1 count now to Cameron Hall. Nice shot there of Kara Lynch, bound for Ohio University when she graduates from high school. There's a long fly ball to right field. Allie Huff. Wow, how about that? I like the way Allie Huff plays right field.
Yeah, I mean, that was a shot out to right field, and Allie Huff had to travel a long way to get to that ball. Here you see it. I mean, that's a high fly ball. Gives Allie Huff plenty of time to drop step and get under that ball for the first out of the game.
All right, so great play by Allie Huff. Let's take a look now at Kenya Crowley, the center fielder. So Crowley will step in with 1 out here in the top of the first inning. That one is inside to Crowley. I don't know. I didn't think noisemakers were permitted, but I guess they are because the people in blue got all these noisemakers. Swing and a miss by Crowley. We'll make it an even count at 1. Another one. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Defense. Carly, can you call it?
I got it. So Carly takes that outside pitch and drives it off the fence in right field. Allie Huff actually gets past her off the bounce, but she quickly recovers, gets the ball, fires into Jenna Molk. You'll see it around second base. And Jenna just fires down to the third baseman for the out.
Wow, so Jenna Molk on the relay to third base for the out, baby. Avery Contini applies the tag, and she is out at third, and we've got 2 outs here in the bottom of first inning as we look at who's up? Oh, Hannah Schlater, the right fielder. So what a great defensive play by the Tornado defense. Wow. Or should I say, sweet banana Tornadoes. So I tell you what, you know, these Tornado girls love to play behind Kara Lynch.
Yes, they do.
You know, they're like mother hens out there. Whenever somebody hits a Lynch ball,
they got her back.
That's right, they got her back. That one is low and inside now for the count 2-1. So Carly and I have Smoochie Jones in between us to keep us both from jumping out of the broadcast booth. So there you see the Wayne Garage Door scoreboard. 2 outs. Bottom of the first inning. Uh-oh. Maddie Banham had to climb the ladder to snag that one.
You know, Maddie Banham does a great job behind the plate. You know, the pitchers, they're very good pitchers, but sometimes balls slip away, and she just does a great job protecting that, keeping that in front of her.
This lady at the plate, I'll tell you in a minute. So Hannah Schlater at the plate is going to play Division I softball at Detroit Mercy. So she's got to be pretty good.
Yeah. Stay on your toes with her. 3-2 count here. It's a big moment.
Yep. Going to Detroit Mercy. Hannah Schlater. Here comes a pitch from Lynn. Foul ball back and away again. You know, the 1-2 punch of Kara Lynch and Jenna Molk. I can't remember a 1-2 punch like that in high school softball.
No, I mean, it's a great 1-2 punch to have. I feel like it's any high school coach's dream. Nice pitch.
There it is. Put a K in the book for Kara Lynch. So that's it. We played 1/2 of an inning here at Softball Network. All right, let's talk now about the Blue Devil lineup, Carly. Let's take a Dover lineup.
All right, leading off for Dover is their shortstop, number 4, Jenna Molk. In the 2 spot is second baseman Olivia McHugh. Batting third, the right fielder, Allie Hupp. And in the cleanup position is third baseman, number 15, Avery Cantini. In the 5 spot is center fielder, number 2, Charlie Reese. Batting 6th is the first baseman, number 10, Susie Peltz. Batting 7th is the DP, number 24, Ariana Immel. In the 8th spot is number 9, the catcher, Maddie Banham. And rounding out the batters is the 9 batter, the left fielder, number 5, Madeline Faulkner. And as we know, Carolyn is pitching in the flex position.
All right, so check out the lady in the circle. This is the Blue Devil pitcher who will be charged with the task of taming the Tornadoes. And Carly, introduce this young lady.
So it looks to be number 16, Callie Chapetta.
All right, and here's what we know about Chapetta. Chapetta will throw changeup. She'll throw another changeup, and then she'll come back and try to fool you with another changeup. Huh?
So Dover batters, got to be patient, keep that weight back, and drive that changeup.
All right, so Dover in their second trip to the state tournament, taking on a very good Holland Springfield squad who has been here 4 times now. The Blue Devils finished this regular season 22-9 and have made it here to the D3 championship game against the Tornadoes. Carly, how do you pitch to Jenna Malk?
Carefully.
Very carefully, right?
I mean, she can drive any pitch, really. I mean, she's a phenomenal hitter. You just have to be very careful how you pitch to her, especially to start the game here.
All right, so we got a timeout. Malk will now step in, the first hitter for the Dover Tornadoes against Callie Chapetta.
Now, if you see, Charlie, look, they have their right fielder almost, or center fielder, excuse me, almost in right center, which is very interesting.
See ya! Sweet banana, baby! Sweet banana, baby! Sweet banana, Jenna Malk, baby! Wow! Let's watch it again on the Simpson Heating and Cooling Big Blast, baby.
I'm sure everyone can hear it. This crowd is going nuts, but look at that pitch. It almost looked like a little outside down the middle, and she drives it over the left field fence. This crowd is ready to go. They are electric.
It wasn't too long ago we saw Jenna Malk lead off the game with a home run just like that.
At regional finals.
All right.
Great start for the Tornadoes.
So Jenna Malk puts the Tornadoes on the board with the bang bang over the left field. Thank you, Simpson Heating and Cooling.
And you can tell the pitcher's already rattled a little bit. I mean, Jenna Malk saw one pitch, but first time she stepped in the box, pitcher took her time. Jenna called a timeout. Same thing here with McHugh.
All right, their pitch is outside. So sweet banana, my young friend Jenna Malk, and you saw the pitcher. Jenna had her pitcher taken with a sweet banana before the game, did she not?
I mean, it fit perfectly for you, Charlie.
It did fit perfectly. Here we go. There's ball 2. Another one outside. This is Olivia McHugh. And Carly, we have seen McHugh put a few over the fence, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
Wow, so Jenna Malk lights them up to start the contest, baby. What do we got?
Strike.
He's gonna call that one a strike.
You know, from up here it looks a little low, but we don't get paid to do that.
No.
You know, call those balls in strikes.
Olivia McHugh, second base, looking for the next pitch.
Oh, nice. Oh.
Wow, wait a minute, did she trap it?
Yeah, it looked like she tripped as the ball was mid-air, but she was able to recover. Here, see it on the replay. It's a nice hard hit. I mean, she hit that ball solid. And the left fielder kind of stumbles, you see there, but is able to get up and recover and dive to catch that ball.
What a great catch out there in left field. A great defensive play by the Blue Devils to rob McHugh of an extra base hit. Stepping in now will be the right fielder, Allie Hupp. Allie Hupp has had a good season for the Tornadoes. So Allie will step in with 1 out and 2 long balls so far from the Tornadoes.
Wow, here again, another timeout. 3 batters up and 3 batters calling a timeout before their pitcher even throws a pitch.
Well, maybe Hannah, in scouting this team, has detected something.
Yes.
There's a long fly ball to center field. That's out number 2. Here's a shot of Allie Hupp.
I mean, there again, that's a great swing of the bat. Great contact. It just drives it right to the center fielder. I mean, she took a few steps back, but great signs for Dover here to start the game.
All right, Carly, here's another one of my favorites. Avery Catini can hit the ball too.
She sure can.
What do we got?
Little
she got
off-speed.
fooled by that off-speed pitch, huh?
You know, and it's her first pitch of the bat. You know, you pick that off speed up. It's not what you like to hit. Let it go. You still have 2 more strikes.
So the 0-1 count now. There's a dribbler to second base. Should be an out. Over to first. That's it. But Dover with a home run, a 4-bagger. Wow. What a blast by Jenna Malk. Puts the Tornadoes on the scoreboard. After 1 inning of play, it's Dover 1, Springfield nothing. We'll be back after you watch this.
Locally owned Albin Title in Dover is a full-service title and escrow company. Our experienced staff has over 100 years of combined experience. The choice is yours. Choose Albin Title in Dover. Call for an estimate at 330-343-5800 or log on to albintitle.com.
We are farmers.
Thank you for choosing Parkway Auto Group. Whether you're looking for a new car, truck, or SUV, or a carefully inspected pre-owned vehicle, we've got you covered. Our finance team makes getting the right loan or lease simple and stress-free. And our commitment doesn't stop at the sale. Our expert service technicians are here to keep your vehicle running smoothly. Visit us today and experience the Parkway Auto difference.
Firestone Stadium. We are going to start things off with the top of the second inning with the score Dover 1, Holland Springfield 0 after a Jenna Malk bomb that went over the left field fence. Sweet banana Jenna Malk. Here we go. Lynch with the first pitch now to Cameron Eckert. Now you got to be careful with Cameron Eckert. Cameron Eckert.
And I like that first pitch. She came in on her inside, but just must have been 2 off the plate inside.
All right. The 1-ball pitch. That's a foul ball to even the count at 1. And Carly, this hitter at the plate, is going to be playing D1 softball at DePaul University in Chicago.
That's great.
So you know she's got to be a good bat, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's so cool, these 2 teams playing for a state championship, and both teams have a number of players playing D1 softball at the next level.
Wow, she was way out in front of that one. I remember, Carly, when you were hitting them over the fence back in the day at Strasburg.
Eons ago, Charlie.
Eons ago.
A long time ago.
Okay. That pitch is outside by Kara Lentz. That'll even the count at 2. There you get a nice shot of Cameron Eckert. the Blue Devil catcher. Catcher against pitcher. Ooh, wow. Thought that one was in there. Must have been a little high.
Yeah, but it was a nice pitch, you know, your 2-2 count, go up with that rise ball, see if you can fool her.
So that'll make it a full count now. First batter up, top of the second.
Nice pitch.
How about that? Now, all right, here's the pitch, Carly.
Yeah, Kara goes to the outside corner with that curveball and just completely fools the catcher. And that's also the strikeout pitch she used in the first inning against their number 3 batter. So went right back to her best stuff.
All right, so this is Callie Chapetta, the pitcher. Chapetta will hit from the left side, a swing and a miss on a Kara Lind ball for strike 1. Chapetta, as we told you, will be playing collegiately at Detroit Mercy. Lind looks with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. So Kara Lind, Carly, it's always nice for the pitcher to be ahead in the count.
It definitely is, because then you can go to some of your, you know,
junk.
Your junk.
Yeah.
Yeah, try to get a batter swinging who's trying to protect.
That went a little bit high. That's ball 1, strike 2. Big Time Sports bringing you the very best in high school sports. If you want to see the complete game, if you want to see all the action, it's Big Time Sports. If you just want to catch a glimpse, maybe a glimpse of what's happening, you can watch it somewhere else. Here we go, 2-2 the count. 1 out here, top of the second inning. Ooh, it's gonna hit her. So Kara Lind is gonna go down to first base. Here's the pitch.
Yep, Kara goes to that curveball again, a little too inside, gets her. Now they got a base runner with 1 out. And I think they'll probably be putting in a courtesy runner here too.
Yeah, it looks like it. Coach is out talking to the whole plate umpire. So Lind with a hit batter here in the top of the second inning.
And it looks like it's going to be number 4, Chloe Chapetta. So I wonder if they're sisters.
Yep, I got to guess Chloe Chapetta is the sister of the pitcher. That's correct, Carly. Nice pitch by Kara Lind for a strike. So an 0-1 count now. With 1 out, runner at first base. Dover with that 1-zip lead on the Malk Forbager. Yes, gonna ring that up. Nice pitch. That time she painted the corner.
She definitely did. And Maddie Banham with a nice frame for her too.
So Carly Maley, you played some high school softball, didn't you?
I did a little bit, yes.
All right. So were any state championships involved?
1 was. 09, Charlie.
In 09, you were a state champion at Strasburg.
Correct.
All right. Formerly Carly Clark, for you softball fans. Swing and a miss.
Nice pitch.
Another strikeout, Smoochie, for Kara Lind. So with 2 outs, let's look, Carly, at that last pitch.
Yeah, I love how Kara's just attacking these batters right now. It looks like she kind of goes to screwball there and gets her on the outside.
All right, so many thanks to the Denison Yard for taking care of our replay. So we got 2 outs. There's a pitch, there's a strike. We've got Natalie Slavin, the DP. Slavin will step in against a very strong Kara Lind. Runner at first base was hit by the pitch. We've got 2 outs here in. What do we got? Wow. So there's a hit to right field. This one is going to bounce in front of Allie Hupp. Wow. Call it, Carly.
Yeah, nice piece of hitting here. Drives that. It's a low pitch. She goes down and gets that. And Allie just kind of struggles coming up with it. And even the base runner, she hesitated running to third, and Hallie fires it over. And nice job by Avery Contini to stop that ball, because if it gets past her, that's a run scored for the Lady Blue Devils.
Swing and a miss, strike one now to the hitter, Kennedy Shirley, the third baseman. Shirley hitting in that 7 spot now with teammates on the corners.
And you got to wonder, will they try to steal here? You know, 2 outs,
they
corners, see what Dover's going to do.
Hey, if they don't send her down to second base, they better find a new coach. This is set up for the steal right now. Watch this. Watch it, Carly. Here she goes.
There she is.
What I tell you.
Yep.
If I tell you it's Christmas,
better get that Christmas tree out.
Start whistling Jingle Bells, right? All right, so runners at second and third now. We got a 1-2 count. We got 2 outs. There it is, another strikeout.
Carolette shuts the door again.
By Carolette. All right, we'll be back with more from Firestone after this timeout.
For adventure, the 2025 Chevrolet Equinox is here. With its sleek design, advanced safety features, and spacious interior, the Equinox is built for your next journey. It combines performance with efficiency. Find yours at Ferris Chevrolet Toyota. Locally trusted, family-owned, and dedicated to your driving needs, Ferris Chevrolet Toyota makes finding your dream car easy.
Selling your home is one of the largest transactions you will have in your lifetime. Sure, you could try to sell it yourself, but you can also cut your own hair, but why risk it? There are contracts, inspections, appraisals, financing, marketing, title work, and negotiating. Why not leave it to the professionals at McIntyre Realty, one of the few remaining locally owned real estate companies? As my granddaughter Mason says,
make the call!
What draws us together? What keeps us grinding long into the night? What drives us to excel? To give it everything we have. It's the moment. We're ready to show up. Are you?
Welcome to Willis Group Realty, where service meets excellence.
At Willis Group Realty, we pride ourselves on customer service. We ensure smart investment choices for a secure future. And we give back to the community because we believe in building stronger neighborhoods. Commercial, residential, land, whatever your real estate needs, Willis Group Realty has you covered.
Willis Group Realty, welcome home.
When it comes to your health, trust the expertise close to home. Pomerene Hospital, nationally recognized for excellence in community health, serves Tuscarawas and Holmes counties with compassionate, specialized care. From pain management to gastroenterology and to women's health, our local offices are just minutes away. Pomerene Hospital, where advanced medicine meets a commitment to our neighbors. Learn more at pomerenehospital.org.
Concrete and Gravel for being a game day sponsor. If you got a building project, if you need, I'll tell you what, if you need concrete, if you need gravel, if you need anything to build that garage you're working on, get a hold of the good guys at Stocker Sand and Gravel. Stocker Sand and Gravel, a big-time sport game day sponsor. So Charlie Reese will start things off, and Charlie Reese swings a good bat also.
Yes, she does. It would be huge for her if she could just find a way to get on, have a base runner on with no outs.
All right, so the home plate umpire is telling the Blue Devils, hey, you're doing way too much partying out here in the circle. Let's play ball.
Yeah, and it's funny, the second base umpire was coming in. He thought the home plate umpire wanted him.
So here we go, center fielder Charlie Reese for the Tornadoes. That one is low and a ball. Count. 1 ball, no strikes to center fielder Charlie Reese. There's a nice shot of her from Chloe Bird on our first base camera. Reese will look. Well, there's a high one. Should be playable. And the second baseman comes in and calls off the pitcher to make the put out.
Yeah, I mean, she just gets under this pitch and drives it so far up in the air. The pitcher there for a moment, I thought she was going to go for it. But that was the right call by the second baseman to call her off and come get that. It's a better angle for her.
So this next hitter, it wasn't too long ago that this young lady was our player of the game. This is Susie Peltz, who hit a big one the other day, didn't she?
Yeah, down at Pickerington. I believe she hit it off the scoreboard, correct?
Yes, she did. Susie Peltz was our player of the game down in Pickerington. A 3-run homer, and she was named the Clark's XL Screen Printing Player of the Game. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wow, that one misses.
I think the pitcher thought she had it, too.
Yeah, so did all of the Blue Devil fans. So it's 2 balls, no strikes on the Dover first baseman. That's outside. That's 3-0 now to Susie Peltz. So Peltz will step back in with the 3-0 count. I'll bet you $100 she gets the take sign.
I mean, in this situation, I think, yes, take sign is the way to go. Make her come back and throw strike, like right there.
All right, so there it was. 3-1, the count as I look up and I see a very hazy Mr. Moon up in the sky. Here's the pitch. That's outside.
Ball 4.
Ball 4. So, here it is, Carly.
Yeah, they threw about every pitch to her outside, and that was just outside and low. I mean, great walk for the Tornadoes, and this is exactly who Dover wants coming up right now.
So Ariana Immel will step in. Ariana Immel is another player of the game, huh?
Yeah, for her heroic measures last game. What was she, 2 for 3, I believe?
Yeah, absolutely. She played a great game the other day. Ariana Immel is a warrior.
What I like about her too, Charlie, is I feel like she's a spark plug for the Tornadoes. She's got a lot of energy. She brings that to the field for these girls, and she's just a freshman.
And she likes to dance.
Yes, she does.
And you know how I know that?
Were you dancing with her?
I was just dancing with her before the game. And I, of course, told her to slow down a little bit.
Your knees aren't quite as young as hers.
No, no. Susie Peltz at first base. I'm surprised we don't have a courtesy runner in for Susie, but she's there at first base. So the count 1-1 now on Immel. That one is gonna call, he's gonna call that one a ball.
And the Blue Devil fans are going a little crazy at the moment over the last 2 pitches.
Yeah, we're gonna have to send somebody down there to get them back in their seats. So it's a 2-1 count now with a runner at first base. Ariano looking and waiting. Nice cut. I like the way she swung the bat.
Yeah, she's definitely swinging the bat hard. You know, in this situation now, 2 strikes, good hard swing, but find a way to make contact, put the ball in play.
So she'll step back in now with the count even at 2.
And if you look, Charlie, there's shortstops who have been playing kind of up to get the sign and then quickly falling back.
Ground ball, that one is going to be fouled down to third baseline. If that stays fair, that might have been trouble. But it's a foul ball, so she'll step back in at 2-2. So we've got 1 out in the bottom of the second inning. A 1-zip score thanks to Jenna Malk and her left field big bomb, baby. Immel, the DP. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Wow, that's a good eye. What do we got now, Smooch? I like it when Smoochy does that. I don't know if she's going to smack me or she means full count.
Full count.
Okay, here we go, full count. See what I'm...
Very unfortunate for the Tornadoes there.
Well, that was a smash to the right side that hit Susie Peltz, taking off for second base. Watch it, Carly.
Yeah, I mean, she hits this ball hard, and Susie just can't get out of the way in time, and it hits her, and she knows it as soon as it hits her. It's just a tough break.
All right, so 2 outs now, runner at first base. We gotta play at the plate. She's in there. She's in there, baby. Wow, wow. A double brings in another run for the Tornadoes. Here it is.
What a huge hit for Maddie Bantam. I mean, she just takes this pitch, it's down the middle and drives it to left field. The left fielder tries to dive and she cannot keep the ball in front, allowing Ariana Immel to score from first base. What a huge hit for the catcher.
So Maddie Bantam, the catcher, drives one to the fence to get that second Dover run in. So wow, a lot of action here. Stepping in now will be the left fielder, Madeline Faulkner, for the Tornadoes. Tornadoes now with 2 runs on 2 hits. Here's the pitch. Faulkner looks at a strike. Nice pitch, it looked like from here.
Now, if we remember last game yesterday, she's the one who got the rally started for the Tornadoes in the 6th inning.
She beat that one out at first base,
yes.
And she lit the fuse that ignited that bomb, didn't it?
Yeah, in a 6-run inning.
Yeah. That one is low for a ball. That, uh-oh, wow. Well, I'll tell you what. I just look for consistency from behind that plate. 0-2 now to Faulkner. Wow, right at the first baseman, that'll do it, but not before. Ariana Immel and Maddie Bantam get together and push another one across for the Dover Tornadoes. There you see the action at field level camera. We'll be back with more after this timeout.
Introducing Uncle Primo's, where culinary expertise meets passion. Uncle Primo's, where we're crafting outstanding steaks and succulent seafood like never before. Our passion for the perfect dish is unmatched. We take pride in every Italian creation, boasting our lasagna as unbeatable. And our Primo salad, a timeless classic, always fresh, always delicious. Good food and good company, because here we're making restaurant history one dish at a time. Welcome to Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern, Ohio, your ultimate destination for automotive excellence. Get behind the wheel of your dreams with our exclusive lineup of top quality vehicles. From sleek sedans to rugged SUVs, we have something for every driver. Explore our wide selection of premium cars and let our expert team help you find the perfect match. Don't settle for ordinary. Upgrade to extraordinary at Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern.
Football there, football there, football everywhere! What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
Huh. Okay, what if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he couldn't stop his body like a human, so he ends up trampling him, and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back, and he tramples him some more, and he's like, I'm so sorry, I'm a buffalo. I don't know my strength compared to you.
Wait, what?
Come on, ref! Let the boys play!
Powered by purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas. Engineering technology at Kent State Tusk is your pathway to a career in engineering. Our ABET accredited degrees cover many fields, including electrical, electronic, mechanical systems, green and alternative, and integrated engineering technology. Graduates of our bachelor level engineering technology degree programs are eligible to become registered professional engineers in the state of Ohio. Define your own success at Kent State University, Tuscarawas.
Lodge Vision Technologies is a locally owned IT service management group in Winesburg, Ohio.
If your small business has technology needs ranging from workstation setups to network management, filtering, and cybersecurity, Lodge Vision Technologies has the team and experience to create a solution unique to your business. Our goal is to simplify your business by taking the complexity and difficulty out of technology. Contact Lodge Vision Technologies and experience a true peace of mind with all of your technology needs.
It's March, baby, and Simpson Heating and Cooling is bringing the heat. And the shot is up. The shot is up. You call that a shot? Why don't we get somebody to teach these guys about the game of hoops?
What do you think, Coach? So I thought you said these guys were all-stars.
They are a lot more professional here in their installation. Check out this installation. He's got one turn. He makes two turns. Wow! Sweet banana, we have got a full installation.
Now I see what you meant when you were talking about all-stars. These guys know what they're doing.
Somebody call for an all-star?
When madness hits your home, choose Simpson.
And welcome back to Firestone Stadium. We are top of the third inning. Dover with a run in the first on the Jenna Malk home run. Another one in the second inning when Maddie Bannum and Ariana Immel got together to push across another run. So stepping in will be Taylor Yockey. Taylor Yockey, the second baseman. That pitch in her first strike. All right, so Yockey now will look at the pitch from Lynch. Wow, she couldn't get to it. Maddie Bannum tried to get to it. Couldn't quite get there. So Carly, we got a Yockey at the plate, but it's not spelled like our Yockey.
Like the Strasburg Yockeys.
Right, that's exactly right. The 0-2 pitch, will it be strike three? Inside, almost got her. That will be a ball now to make the count. 1-2 on our hitter. Lynch looks to Bannum. Foul ball right side. She got a piece of that one. Big time sports, number one in high school sports. We are the replay people. We are the home run people. We are everything you want in sports TV. That one off the screen again. So Carly, she's battling Kara Lynch.
She is, but it's a great battle. This is what you expect in a state championship game, Pitcher, batters battling it out. See who's going to win here.
The 1-2 pitch. Another foul ball back. Still 1-2, top of the third inning. Nobody out. Dover with a 2-zip lead in the ball game. That one is a ball also. So the count, Smoochie, is 2-2. Scoreboard, of course, is wrong again. The count 2-2.
Nice.
Whoa! Got her!
And that pitch
Strike
before
three.
was a great setup pitch. I mean, she was going out, and then decides to come back in on her and completely fooled the batter. As you'll see right here, her last 2 pitches, she went outside. Now she comes in with that screw, completely freezes the batter.
All right, so 1 out now, and stepping in to lead off hitter, Cameron Hall, the shortstop. Last time up, flew out to right field. First pitch from Carolyn misses the mark for ball 1 now. You know, even though Kara Lynch is a junior, she has pitched in a lot of big games before.
Yes, she has. I mean, Dover is so ready for this moment today. All those years of practice and sacrifice, it's led them to this night right here for the chance to win a state title.
2-0. That one is outside. So Kara Lynch can't find the strike zone on this batter. So the 3-0 count is forthcoming with 1 out here in the 3rd. That's ball 4. So Carly, when was the last time you saw Kara Lynch throw 4 straight balls?
I don't know if I ever have, Charlie. But look here, she looks to go outside, but it's just too high for ball 4.
So Kenya Crowley now will come to the plate. Crowley, the center fielder for the Blue Devils.
And she had a hit out to right field her last at bat.
Yes. So a swing and a miss by Crowley makes it strike 1 on the hitter. The Blue Devils from the Springfield, Ohio area. 22-9 on the season, the Blue Devils. That one is going to miss for a ball. That's going to even a count at 1. Tornadoes in the state championship game in softball. In D3 softball for the first time in the program's history. Right?
Did you say Dover? Sorry, Charlie, it's kind of hard to hear.
I know it is with those, I can't believe they allow those noisemakers.
But yes, Dover, this is their first time in the state championship game, and it looks like for Holland Springfield, this is their 2nd time. They were state runners up in 2022.
There's a pitch on the inside. That's going to be a ball. That's going to make it 3-1. You know, I can't believe that they permit these noisemakers that are here. Those noisemakers don't do the Dover girls any good. You know, what's fair in love and war is fair.
Yes.
I wonder if Tim McCrate, the AD at Dover, is sending a text to somebody in charge. So the count now is full. 3-2 on Crowley with 1 out. Lynch is going to bring the heat. Runners at first and second, 1 out. A base on ball, so here we go on the Denison
she goes back
yard.
to that curveball. It's just outside. It's in the other batter's box. And then Maddie Bantam, just in case it was a called strike, she fires down to second. And Hannah Duff right now is just going to call a timeout and just calm her team down a little bit with 1 out, 2 base runners on.
All right, so they're huddling in the circle. All right, we are back to action now. So the Blue Devils starting to beat the drum now with runners at first and second and 1 out. Hannah Schlater will step in. Schlater going to Detroit Mercy. That's a foul ball. Back to the screen for strike one. Top of the third inning, Dover on top 2-zip. But the Blue Devils making some noise here in their half of the inning. Lynch. Strike two to the hitter. That's an 0-2 count now. So finally, this is the first time in a while, Carly, she's been ahead in the count.
Yeah, she's up 0-2. Now she can kind of, not waste pitches, but get to her junk a little bit more, get things a little more off the plate just to see if she can get her to chase.
Lynch will bring it. Oh, nice pitch.
That's a great 0-2 pitch.
Yep, little high.
Yeah, right to her rise ball.
Trying to get her to go for it, but she held back. The count now 1-2. She needs this hitter.
And I love how she went right back to that pitch.
The Denison yard is going to show you what it is.
I mean, this is a very identical pitch to the one before. She goes up and she fools her.
All right, so Cameron Eckert steps in now. This young lady, that's a strike. This young lady is going to DePaul to play D1 softball. And Carly, did you see Smoochie call that last pitch?
She definitely called that strike. Big
wow,
Smooch.
I didn't know her eyes were that good.
Oh, Charlie, you don't give her enough credit.
Oh, probably not. 0-1. High pitch. Runners at first and a second. Dover on top 2-zip. State championship time here for Dover. Swing and a miss. So 1-2 now, the count on the big stick. So the Dover fans now want to strike three. Karen Lynch hears them.
There it is.
Karen Lynch obeys them. Karen Lynch, baby. Karen Lynch. She's putting on a show out there, isn't she?
She definitely is, and I think what I love about her, she's not afraid to go in. She's not afraid to go out on these batters, go high. I mean, she is just being aggressive on end of mound today.
So check out the box score on the Wayne Garage Day scoreboard. I want to thank Kevin Herron and his staff at Bases Loaded on the corner of Race and Second in Dover. If you want to refine your softball game, if you want to refine your baseball game, it's Bases Loaded on the corner of Race and Second in Dover. Give Kevin Herron a call. Kevin Herron at the Bases Loaded. Carly, check this out. The Dover Dental Group fan camp.
The Dover faithful has come out tonight. I think the whole city's here.
I'll tell you what, there ain't very many people left. The last person out of town, turn off the lights, baby. And speaking of lights, it's getting a little bit darker here now that it's midnight. Oh, it's not midnight, it just feels like midnight.
Well, what do we got? Oh, 9:43.
9:43, it's time for my bubble bath and feeding jammies. But I'm willing to sacrifice
I was going to say,
for the tornado.
it's going to be worth it, Charlie.
It is worth it.
It's going to be worth it.
That's exactly right, Jenna Malk. Hey, what do you think? Are they going to put Jenna Malk on?
Well, I mean, the last time we said they should pitch to her very carefully, and it was a first pitch over the fence.
That's exactly
so,
right.
So, I mean, yeah. What do you do here? Of course, we want them to pitch to her.
Here it is again. Watch this. This is Jenna's last time at the plate. Here's the home run.
She went out and got that. It was
the first home run over that left field fence. Jenna Malk will step in now to lead things off in the bottom of the third inning, and they better be careful. That's a ball outside. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wow, that is bad, bad, bad.
It looked pretty outside and low from up here.
Boy, I swore to myself I wasn't going to criticize these umpires, but
I mean, they got a tough job behind the plate. State championship game, emotions are rising. It's not an easy job, that's for sure.
1-1 the count now to Jenna Malk. On deck, Olivia McHugh for the Tornadoes. 1-1 the count. Bottom of the third. That one is in tight. That's a ball. That's going to make it 2-1 on the big hitter for Dover, Jenna Malk. I can't tell you how many homers Jenna has on the season, but I know it's in double figures.
I think it is, Charlie.
I think right now she's at like 15, 16 homers. That's a good guess. So she'll step back in with a 2-1 count, and the base is empty. All right, so Jenna Malk with a double off the fence in right center. Now, Carly Collins.
Jenna hits this ball so hard, but the hardest thing for that center fielder is, I don't know if you could see it, but the ball, the travel, it kind of curves to the right. And so it was hard for that center fielder to read that smash of a line drive, and Jenna gets a double out of it.
I tried to talk you, Carly, into putting her on. I said if they were smart, they'd put her on first base.
We'll have to see what they do her third time around.
Olivia McHugh now. Malk at second base, nobody out. Bottom of the third inning. McHugh with a bunt. It's up in the air, can't get to it. Wow, a pop-up bunt.
I mean, I like what Coach Duff is doing, going to the bunt game, just trying to get Jenna over to third, give him a chance to score another run. I like the small game here. We'll see what they do with this pitch now.
So the 0-1 count now on the Dover second baseman, Olivia McHugh. Another bunt, and this is a pop-up bunt for an easy out. Out number 1 on the Tornadoes. Here it is.
Yeah, she just tries to get this ball down, but unfortunately the pitcher throws a high pitch and she just gets under that ball for an easy pop-up.
So stepping in now, the right fielder, Allie Hupp. Allie Hupp had a big game in the tournament run. Let's see if she can do it again.
And really, her first at bat, she had a nice swing. I mean, she had a very nice hard hit ball.
So Jenna Malk at second base. That one is outside and oh my God. Oh my, excuse me, dear Lord, but that is terrible. I can't believe what I just saw. I'm done. Allie Hupp with the 0-1 count now. We'll await the pitch. So Jenna Malk doing a little dance down there at second base. And you can bet if that ball gets dropped or goes behind the catcher, you can bet where Jenna Malk is headed to.
Third base.
Absolutely. Ground ball to third base. Throw over to first. Malk is going to make it to third base. So with 2 outs, Jenna Malk at third base and Avery Contini. Look at it again, Carly.
Yeah, Allie Hupp, she hits the ball hard, but unfortunately was right to that third baseman. And she looks back Jenna, but Jenna does a great job of taking off as soon as she throws that ball to advance to third and give them a chance to get another run in.
Well, Avery Contini is a very dangerous hitter. She is the one I would one up in this position.
Yeah, I agree with you, Charlie. I mean, anything in the green that can just get down. I mean, easy run scored here.
Contini makes good contact with the ball. So the first pitch in, a called strike. So 0-1 now on Contini. 2 outs, runner on the corner. All right, there it is. What did I tell you? So Avery Contini Here you are, Carly.
Yes, great piece of hitting here by Avery. She takes this ball, drives it to left field. It takes a one hop right before the left fielder, and Jenna Malk easily scores.
Well,
huge for the Tornadoes.
I called that one also. Avery Catini with a big RBI single. Carly Reese, the center fielder. That's going to come back to Carly Maley, who is going to make the put out.
Unfortunately, the net got in my way, Charlie.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's too bad.
It is.
Here, I gave you credit for the put out.
I would have saved you, though. No worries.
So 0-1 now to Charlie Reese with a teammate at first base, Avery Contini. RBI single for Contini, puts up 3 on the board. This is a pop-up. The shortstop calls for it, and that's out number 3, but not before the Tornadoes again with a run in the first, a run in the second, and a run in the third. We'll be back with more after you watch this.
It's always that personal touch that they know you.
Primetime has people that can help you through every step of the way, and when you're my age, you need that extra help.
You don't want a lot of questioning when you're already dealing with a medical issue. Primetime is trying to help us get down the road as long as we can.
And if you're not in the right situation, a senior can lose everything. I feel with Primetime, we picked the best program.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
We understand the challenges families face today. Insurance can be confusing, and sometimes you're afraid to make the wrong move. Well, the Tuscarawas Insurance Professionals are here to make it easy. Our trusted staff will walk you through everything you need to know to make your decision easier for you. All our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, for your satisfaction. Learn more. Visit TuskInsurance.com or one of our 3 convenient locations, New Philly, Strasburg, and Sugar Creek.
Introducing Mount Hope Fence. Elevate your outdoors with our premier fences, beautiful pergolas, and captivating decks. We're your local experts on outdoor transformations, security, style, and serenity. We have it all. Let us bring your outdoor dreams to life. Mount Hope Fence, your space, your sanctuary. 7102 County Highway 77 in Millersburg and 644 Killian Road in Akron. Mount Hope Fence. We have the inside on the outdoors.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Right Mark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Right Mark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
At Mears Nissan, we make car buying easy. We want our customers to have a pleasant buying experience from start to finish. We offer a comfortable and welcoming space where you can feel confident making your purchase. Family owned and operated for over 35 years, we're proud to offer family-friendly financing options designed to fit your budget. Don't just take our word for it. Take a look at some of our happy customers. So if you're planning on buying a new or used car or truck, look no further than Mears Nissan in Canton, and let our family take care of yours.
Welcome back to Firestone Stadium. If you're a Dover fan right now, you're feeling good about yourself. You got a 3-zip lead. And so far, Kara Lynch, as usual, has mastered her opposition in the batter's box. Carly, your take so far?
I mean, she's doing a great job. She's had a hit by pitch. She's had a walk. She gave up a couple hips, but you know, those runners getting on base are not phasing her at all. She's coming right back and attacking the next batter up and getting huge strikeouts for her team.
All right, so Callie Chabetta, the pitcher, steps in now. Let's see now what Lint can do against Chapetta, that time wide of the plate for ball one. Last time up, got a hit. No, she didn't. She got hit. So she reached first base after a hit pitch by Kara Lint. 2 balls, no strikes now. The darkness is upon us. A lot of traffic up on the hill, up on the highway. Uh-oh, that's an out. Right there it is, baby. You can't get one past Charlie Reese.
Yeah, Charlie got a great read on this ball hit to the outfield. You see, it's a nice piece of hitting, but Charlie Reese, great read, gets her drop step, gets under it in plenty of time.
Yep, Charlie Reese is one of those first teamers, baby. Who do we got? Smooch, Andrella Espino. The left fielder, Andrella Espino. Went down swinging her first time up, right, Smooch? All right, 1 out. Top of the 4th here, 3-zip in favor of the Dover Tornadoes. Now don't forget, ladies, we are busy here in the Big Time Sports broadcast booth. Big Time Sports, #1, as you know, in high school sports, a swing and a miss. Oh yeah, that Dover game the other night, 7-zip over Western Brown by Dover. Had almost 28,000 people on the game. Big audience at Big Time Sports. That's because of all the platforms, all the places we can show you. Malk, look at this, boom! What a bullet! Did you look at that bullet? Carly Clark, she's got an arm.
She has an arm, and she has to go up the middle, as you'll see here on the replay. Malk has to go up the middle to get this ball and quickly transfer to her throwing arm to get out the speedy runner. Great play.
So Jenna Malk, not only at the plate, but in the field, a #1 All-Star, Natalie Slavin, the DP, will foul one off on the first pitch from Kara Lint. All right, so I just got the word on noisemakers. You are permitted noisemakers, but not electronic ones. Now, what would that mean? What's an electronic noisemaker?
You know, Charlie, I'm not really sure.
I'm not either.
You know, there's air horns, so those aren't electronic, and then they have these, like, horns down here that they're blowing out of.
All right, so here we go. Look out. Uh-oh, Faulkner! Oh my! Uh-oh, it's a fair ball. Wow, it's a fair ball. I think she lost it up in the light.
Yeah, she probably did. I mean, this is a sky-high pop fly. And when you don't play under the lights on a consistent basis, it is hard sometimes to find that ball in the lights. And honestly, from up here, it almost looked like it might have bounced in foul territory, but we couldn't really tell. We don't really have the angle.
All right, so a stand-up double with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Lint now will take on Kennedy Sherry. Kennedy Sherry struck out her first trip to the plate. Let's see if Kara can knock her down again. Thank you to Bob Habiger, who we just talked to before the game. His people at the Wayne Garage Door scoreboard taking care of our softball season. So the count now 1-1 on the hitter with 2 outs. Ring that one up. No. Absolutely, you have got to be kidding me again. Why do I to keep talking about this.
Yeah, I mean, that pitch looked pretty nice inside. It must have been too high, too in. I'm not really sure.
All right, so the count now 2-1. Swing and a miss. Count now 2-2. 2 outs. Runner at second base. Blue Devils down 3-zip to the Dover Tornadoes. All right, as usual, Carolyn says, I'm gonna put you down, and she did. Another K in the book. Look at the K's out on the fence, baby. 3, 6, 8 so far in the ball game. We'll be back with more after you watch this.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit WayneDoor.com for a free quote today.
Discover Little Caesars Pizza in New Philadelphia. Indulge in our delectable pizza varieties perfect for pickup or delivery. From classic pepperoni to mouth-watering supreme. Plus, we have wings, crazy bread, and much, much more. Enjoy the convenience and great taste of Little Caesars Pizza. Little Caesars, 539 West High Avenue in New Philadelphia. Bringing you quality and convenience, so don't settle for anything less than the best. Little Caesars.
Oak Shadows Golf Club is a premier 18-hole course that will surely bring your group back for another fun round. Oak Shadows offers panoramic views and is suitable for all skill levels. Our bent grass fairways, tees, and greens will offer you a comfortable and enjoyable experience. For your tee time, call 330-343-2426 or at oakshadowsgolf@gmail.com.
The other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Welcome to Action Extreme Sports, Northeast Ohio's top dealer for Gas, KTM, Kimco, Landmaster, and YCF. Check out our awesome selection of motorcycles, dirt bikes, ATVs, UTVs, and electric bikes. New or used, we've got it all. Located in New Philadelphia, near Canton and Akron. Visit or call us today for unbeatable sales, service, parts, and financing. Action Extreme Sports, your adventure starts here.
It's March, baby, and Simpson Heating and Cooling is bringing the heat. And the shot is up. The shot is up. You call that a shot? Why don't we get somebody to teach these guys about the game of hoops?
What do you think, Coach? So I thought you said these guys were all-stars.
They are a lot more professional here in their installation. Check out this installation. He's got one turn. He makes two turns. Wow! Sweet banana. We have got a full installation.
Now I see what you meant when you were talking about all-stars. These guys know what they're doing.
Somebody call for an all-star?
When madness hits your home, choose Simpson.
All right, welcome back to the Big Time Sports game of the week. This is Division III championship game between the Dover Tornadoes and the Holland Springfield Blue Devils. Dover looking for their first state championship in high school softball. Susie Peltz, the Dover first bagger, will step in. That one is outside for a ball. Bottom of the fourth inning, Dover on top, 3-zip. Big one tonight on a Big Time Sports. That one is outside for a ball. So 2-0 count now to the Dover first baseman. Last time she was up, Smooch, she walked. Then, of course, she got hit on the base pass on a bullet. That one is fouled back. That'll make it 2 balls and 1 strike now to Peltz. All right, I know we're playing softball, but football is just around the corner, and I just did the Big Time Sports football schedule. We have the biggest and the best high school football schedule as usual. That one just misses for ball 3. So a 3-1 count to Susie Peltz. Right, Smooch? Yeah, here's the pitch. A high chopper to shortstop. Over to first base, gonna get her for out number 1. A high chopper, Carly.
Yeah, high pitch, and she drives it down to the ground. The shortstop makes a great play on it and just makes an easy throw, gets the first out of the inning.
Yep. Put that one at 6-3 in the book. As Ariana Immel will step in. Ariana, hey, she had a big one.
She did. She drilled that ball between the first and second baseman, but unfortunately it did hit Susie Peltz.
So we know Ariana Immel is no stranger to big hits. Let's see what she can do against Chapetta. That's a ball. That will make it 1-1 now to Ariana Immel. Or I guess it's Ariana. I keep pronouncing it Anna, but it's Anna. I'm sorry. 1-1's a count. That one is inside for a ball. So Callie Chapetta has given up 4 Dover hits so far in the ball game, but 3 big runs. Wow. Wow. I'll tell you what. How about the Mount Hope fence defense, baby?
I mean,
Here
this is a great piece of hitting by Ariana. She takes that pitch, drives it to right field, but the right fielder is able to make a heck of a jumping catch on that.
I think the catch surprised the girl.
I think so too.
I mean, at least she looked at her glove to see if it was there.
You know, that's always why you teach your outfielders, you put your glove up no matter what. You never know when it's going to land in there.
So Maddie Bannum will stand in now with 2 outs, and the last time Maddie Bannum's up doubled against the fence and brought in another run. That pitch. Strike 1. Maddie Bannum, the Dover catcher. She's a warrior. There's a pitch. Will not get a call from Big Blue, so it's 1-1 now on Maddie Bannum. Big, really big crowd on hand here tonight for the D3 state championship. Swing and a foul back by Maddie Bannum will make it 1 ball and 2 strikes. But we've got 2 outs now in the bottom of the 4th inning. Dover with a run in each inning played so far in the ball game. Let's see if they can muster one up here right quick. Down the foul line, down the third baseline, foul in front of the dugout.
Yeah, Maddie's doing a great job battling here, trying to get a 2-out rally started.
So 2 outs now, 1 and 2 is the count. Battling. A foul back to Maddie Bannum. Still battling in the box. I had a chance to go back to the batting cage and do a little pep rally with the Dover girls. Carly, can you imagine me getting the girls fired up?
Oh, Charlie, you know how to do that. I'm sure they loved it.
All right, so Bantam goes for a high hard one and a strike 3. So there you have it. We've got 4 in the books. Dover 3, Blue Devils 6. We'll be back with more to Firestone Stadium after you and Smoochie watch this.
It's always that personal touch that they know you.
Primetime has people that can help you through every step of the way, and when you're my age, you need that extra help.
You don't want a lot of questioning when you're already dealing with a medical issue. Primetime is trying to help us get down the road as long as we can.
And if you're not in the right situation, a senior can lose everything. I feel with Primetime, we picked the best program.
Not like your average high school. You start with something that you love.
Just getting hands-on is way different from sitting in a classroom.
Every day's different. You come across a problem, you have to tackle that problem, you have to figure out how to tackle the problem.
Skills I've acquired through just my lab in itself have been mind-blowing. Definitely here at Buckeye, they prepare you for any situation that you could go into after high school.
Charlie Jones here for Malkwitz Tavern. The very best in steaks or pork chops are at Malkwitz Tavern in Strasburg. Served on a sizzling platter to enhance your steak, you will soon agree it's the best. Our pasta with our homemade sauce and succulent seafood are also favorites. Don't be shy, give Malkwitz Tavern a try. I'll see you there soon.
This is Dover Brake Inc., a legacy spanning 3 generations at 9670 State Route 250 Northwest in Strasburg, Ohio. Your dedicated brake specialists committed to top-notch truck maintenance. Trust us for unmatched expertise and service. Your safety on the road is our priority. For information on service, parts, and a lot more, log on to DoverBrakeInc.com, where generations of excellence meet truck maintenance perfection. Introducing Uncle Primo's, where culinary expertise meets passion. Uncle Primo's, where we're crafting outstanding steaks and succulent seafood like never before. Our passion for the perfect dish is unmatched. We take pride in every Italian creation, boasting our lasagna as unbeatable. And our Primo salad, a timeless classic, always fresh, always delicious. Good food and good company, because here we're making restaurant history one dish at a time.
Hi, I'm James here at 705 South Tuscarawas Avenue in Dover, Ohio at New Image Auto Sales. Wait a second, is this supposed to rain today? Come with me inside our massive indoor showroom because Ohio weather is so unpredictable. You can check out all our nice pre-owned vehicles inside our indoor showroom. And every car comes with a lifetime warranty and is priced at or below KBB retail. And every vehicle comes inspected prior to hitting the showroom floor so that you know exactly what you're getting. And our inventory is moving so fast. Scan the QR code to see what's available right now. Don't see what you like? Check back tomorrow. Look, car buying doesn't have to suck. Stop in here at New Image Auto Sales year-round, where we have an indoor showroom, climate-controlled, that's been family-owned and operated since 2019, where you can find your next luxury pre-owned vehicle. So scan the QR code or check out our website to see today's inventory. I'll see you soon.
All right, we are back. I want to thank Pack Drilling for being a game day sponsor. That's Justin Caldwell at PAC Drilling. At PAC Drilling, they are big supporters of local high school athletes. Many thanks to Justin Caldwell and Pack Drilling. So Carly, we have a new pitcher in the circle.
Yes, it looks like they're bringing in Jenna Malk here to start the top of the 5th inning, and I believe they will have some defensive changes as well. So it looks like Sarah Klar is coming in and replacing Kara Lint. However, she's going to second base. And then that means Avery Contini moves over to shortstop, and Olivia McHugh goes to third base.
That's exactly right. You know what you're talking about, Carly.
I've seen a few of their games.
That's right. Okay. All right. So what a luxury to be able to weave in and out of positions like that.
Yes, I mean, and then just to have two amazing dominant pitchers to choose from each night.
All right, so they're going to take a look at Jenna Malk for the first time. And I'm telling the Blue Devils right now, they are not going to like what Jenna Malk is going to serve to them.
No, they're not. I mean, she's a little bit quicker out there. She has, you know, different mix of pitches than Kara does. So it's great for the Dover Tornadoes because it's just a completely different look.
All right, so 0-2 the count. Imagine that on the hitter. And Smoochie, do you think I could hit Jenna Malk? Smoochie says no way.
What about in his prime, Smoochie?
All right, strikeout, throw down to first base to complete the out. Here it is again, watch it.
Here Jenna goes and fires this pitch on the outside low corner, and she swings. Maddie Banham does kind of drop it, but easy to put out at first then.
All right, so 1 out now. Top of inning number 5. Jenna Malk will bring it. They'll show bunt. They'll pull it back and get a ball on the first pitch.
Yeah, this is the top of the order here for the Lady Blue Devils.
That's right. This is Cameron Hall, the shortstop. That's a good pitch. He's going to ring that one up. So the count now 1-1 on Cameron Hall. There's a nice shot of a very nice young lady and a great, great athlete. Shortstop and pitcher, baby. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 now, 1-2 now on our hitter. Cameron Hall, the shortstop, awaits the 1-2 pitch from Malk. Malk will bring it to Banham. Right back to the box. Easy peasy, Carly.
Yeah, I mean, Jenna fills her position very well. And here you'll see on the replay, it is a hard hit, you know, but Jenna's able to just get her glove up in time for the easy throw down to 1.
All right, so who do we have, Smooch? We got Kenya Crowley stepping in for the Blue Devils. She's the center fielder. Swing and a miss. Again, another nice pitch by Jenna Malk. It must have been that sweet banana pitcher, you know, before the game.
I think it was, Charlie.
All right. It's like magic, Carly, when old Mellow Tones is around. Uh-oh, what do we got?
Looks like a timeout. I'm not sure if the batter called that or just the umpire.
No, well, the batter started leaning back and the umpire, yeah, the umpire called the timeout because the batter was backing out. There's the ball. Count now 1-1 on Kenya Crowley. Blue Devils looking for some base runners. There's a pitch. Uh-oh. Well, he says it was a little bit too tight, so it's a ball. So we got a 2-1 count now on Crowley. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. That's going to make it 2-2 now. One more pitch, and she's out of the inning. Carly, what are you betting? Can she do it?
Oh, definitely. I mean, Jenna has a lot of great pitches to go to here. I'll be interested to see where she ends up going. Probably outside, low.
Well, that time she tried to catch the corner, but she missed it. Full count now.
And that was a great pitch for a 2-2 count. I mean, just missed it.
All right. So Crowley will step in with 2 outs, the bases empty, and a full count. Blue Devils down 3-zip. Here's a pitch. Boom, baby.
She went right back to it.
Hey, we'll see you later, alligator, baby. Jenna Malk strikes her out. Watch it, Carly. Here we go.
Looks like she went right back to the same pitch from before, that curveball outside, and gets her swinging.
All right. So that takes care of the Blue Devils in the top of top of the 5th inning. And looky there, how many Ks on that bench now?
Looks like they're going to put Jenna's Ks lower than Kara's.
All right. All right, so again, we got some Gay Day sponsors. I want to thank the Buckeye Career Center. Now, they are our normal supporter, but today, being the generous, supportive crew that they are, they said, hey, Charlie, we want to talk about the Buckeye Career Center in the Dover game. So many, many thanks to Buckeye Career Center for being a game day sponsor. And then, of course, I want to thank Stocker Sand and Gravel. You know, they got it all down there in beautiful Jeanette Hutton, home of big-time sports guy Hank Keefley. So many, many thanks to game day sponsor Stocker Sand, Gravel, and Concrete. So here we go, Madeline Faulkner now, the number 9 hitter, will lead off here in the bottom of the 5th inning for Dover. Madeline's got some good wheels on her.
She does. I mean, especially in the game yesterday, she was at first base, and on Jenna Molk's double, she was able to score all the way from first base.
Well, I'll tell you what, I can still see her sliding across home plate yesterday.
For the first run of the game.
Yes. Madeline Faulkner, the senior left fielder, awaits the pitch. Second base. All right, there's the out. The one out here in the bottom of inning number 5, and are they going to put her on base?
I don't know, Charlie, but looking here at this replay, Madeline hits this ball hard. The second baseman has to go up the middle and makes a fantastic backhand play for the first out. But yeah, Charlie, you got Jenna Molk back up. What do? Do you pitch her or do you not?
You put her on. Are you kidding me?
I mean, as a Dover fan, we don't want them to put her on, but I mean, I guess if you're a Blue Devils fan, you're putting her on.
He's going to put her on, baby. Wow. So Jenna Molk with a home run and a double and a free pass to first base.
Now this is where the Dover, her teammates want to pick her up and make them pay for that.
And of course, Jenna can run also.
Jenna's a quick base runner. Very smart out there.
Olivia McHugh steps in with Jenna Molk at first. Swing and a miss by McHugh. Nice pitch by Chapetta. Callie Chapetta with a nice pitch that time for strike 1. There's a pitch. He's going to call that a strike.
He did call that a strike.
0-2 the count now on McHugh. With one out here, bottom of inning number 5, and Jenna Molk at first base. That one is wide. And you see that's why you don't throw down to first base.
Yeah, they're just trying to get a quick snap down there, see if they could just get something, but Jenna's smart out on the base path.
Had that gone past the first baseman, Jenna would be standing down at second.
Correct.
Here we go. 1-2 now. One out. Chapetta. Swing and a miss. Olivia McHugh goes down swinging for out number 2. Here it is again.
Yeah, she's got a 1-2 count. The catcher was setting up inside, and she goes high and up on her. Swings under the ball.
So with 2 outs now, Allie Hupp will stand in. Allie grounded out to the third baseman her last trip. Allie Hupp, the right fielder. Uh-oh. That one foul down the right side. Count 0-1. At first base for Dover, Coach Jim Morris. Did you know, Carly, that Jim Morris is a Strasburg guy?
I did. He's been teaching there for a while. He was there when I was in high school.
Did you know, Carly, that Hannah Duff is a Strasburg girl?
I think I knew that one.
Okay,
yes.
so what am I getting at here?
I think you're getting at there's a lot of Strasburg connections here today, Charlie.
Absolutely. If you want to play softball, you got to go to Dover or Strasburg. Boy, will I get phone calls for that comment. Huh?
You know, it's okay. It's okay.
All right. They know what I meant.
They do. The main thing is, you know, you want to be successful, and here Dover is playing for a state title today.
All right. There's one up the middle. Jenna Malk at third base. She's going to make it. Uh-oh, Jenna Malk.
Great call by Coach Duff, sending Jenna from first all the way to third.
Wow, watch this, Malk head first.
Yep, here goes Hupp. She hits a nice shot right up the middle. Second baseman makes a nice dive on it, can't come up with it, but because of how deep the center fielder is, Coach Duff is bringing Jenna all the way from first base. And now they have first and third situation with Cantini up, right where they want to be.
If you remember, Cantini came up the last time with a runner at third.
Yep, with 2 outs.
Yes, with 2 outs and brought it in.
Now it'll be interesting to see what Coach Duff wants to do here with bases, you know, runners on the corners here. Are we going to try to steal, or be interesting to see? So fake throw.
All right, so there you have it. The fake to second base, not in time down at third, so an ideal situation for Cantini.
Coach Duff sends Hupp all the way. The catcher for the Blue Devils just makes a nice fake throw and goes right back to third, but Mulk was not fooled by that.
Avery Cantini with a hit will bring in 2 more for Dover. Uh-oh!
There it is!
Yes! Go, baby! Bring him around! Come on home, baby! Wow! How about Cantini? Cantini, Avery, Cantini, Carly, call the action, baby!
I mean, Avery Cantini takes this pitch and crushes it. I mean, it's just a ground ball, but she hits that ball so hard, and it goes all the way to the fence to easily score both Dover base runners.
So I tell you what, I'm going to call Avery Cantini Miss Clutch, because every time we need her, she comes through for her team. Avery Cantini with 2 RBIs. It's a 5-zip. Huh? 3 RBIs in the game.
3 RBIs.
So far
and all
in the
with
game.
2 outs. I mean, that's the impressive part. The pressure is on you. You have base runners with 2 outs, and she delivers both times.
It all happens with 2 outs, doesn't it? Avery Cantini with 3 RBIs so far in the ball game. Wow. At the plate, Smooch.
That's coming in. Nice catch.
We have Charlie Reese, and that was a nice catch.
That was a nice catch by the Dover fan.
Cantini with 2 clutch hits and 3 RBIs. Here we go. Charlie Reese is not done yet. Charlie can swing the bat. What do we got? They say, whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ask the first place umpire. You better ask him. You better ask him. No, what do you mean, no? What do you mean, no?
I
You
think
blew it.
typically once the strike is called by the home plate umpire, you can't appeal that.
Well, I'll tell you what, he blew it. Let me say that one more time. That was not a strike. Unbelievable. This is a state championship game, and we get calls like that. All right, 1 and 2 now on Charlie Reese with 2 outs and 2 in. 5-zip on the scoreboard in favor of Dover. Swing and a miss by Charlie Reese, and that's going to put the Tornadoes down, but not before They get 2 runs on a big hit by Avery Contini. We'll be back with the top of the 6th after this timeout.
Ready for adventure? The 2025 Chevrolet Equinox is here. With its sleek design, advanced safety features, and spacious interior, the Equinox is built for your next journey. It combines performance with efficiency. Find yours at Ferris Chevrolet Toyota. Locally trusted, family-owned, and dedicated to your driving needs, Ferris Chevrolet Toyota makes finding your dream car easy.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery. Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover. Team specialist since 1977.
Since 1953, Millersburg Tire has carried on the family tradition of selling and servicing your farm and family passenger tire needs. To meet our customers' needs in present day, we built the Red Hannah Tire Building to service big trucks even better. At Millersburg Tire, we sell tires to fit any vehicle and pride ourselves in sales and service. Our motto is simple: if it runs on rubber, we have it for your vehicle.
Unleash the champion in you at T-County Boxing Academy. From beginners to seasoned pros, our classes are tailored for every age and skill level. Get ready to jab, hook, and cross your way to greatness with our expert trainers. Join a community where everyone is welcome to embrace the power within. It's not just a workout, it's a journey to a stronger, more confident you. T-County Boxing Academy, where champions are made. Sign up now and step into the ring of endless possibilities.
Beaver Constructors is a full-service general contractor delivering top-notch commercial construction management, general contracting, and design-build services across Ohio. We prioritize doing things the right way, ensuring the highest quality in every project from critical infrastructure to facility improvements. Beaver Excavating excels in heavy civil contracting for commercial, industrial, and transportation sectors. We believe in making a positive impact through community involvement and client satisfaction.
Welcome to Willis Group Realty, where service meets excellence.
At Willis Group Realty, we pride ourselves on customer service. We ensure smart investment choices for a secure future. And we give back to the community because we believe in building stronger neighborhoods. Commercial, residential, land, whatever your real estate needs, Willis Group Realty has you covered.
Willis Group Realty, welcome home.
And we are back. It's the top of the 6th inning now, and Jenna Moak and her Dover Tornadoes with a 5-zip lead. So the leadoff hitter will be Hannah Slater. Slater with 2 strikeouts so far, looking for her first hit. There's a nice shot of our leadoff hitter, Hannah Slater. Let's see what she can do against Jenna Malk. That one is low for a ball from Jenna Malk. That's a nice shot. Ring that one up. Nice pitch. That's going to even things at 1. Top of the 6th inning. Dover with a big 5-run lead now. Kara Lint. Kara Lint was the starter for the Tornadoes. She went 4 innings.
With 8 strikeouts.
With 8 strikeouts, thank you. So Kara Lint did her usual great job in getting things going for the Tornadoes. Congratulations to junior Kara Lint. Third base. How about this? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, I'll tell you what. Kara Lynch Carolyn made a great pickup of a hard smash. Carly, call it.
Yeah, it was a hard smash ball to third base, and Olivia McHugh makes an amazing stop. Just is not able to get her throw up, and it goes past the first baseman, and the base runner is able to get to second.
All right, so the first pitch is a strike now to Cameron Eckert. Cameron Eckert is the catcher that's going to DePaul University. A hit here could mean a run for the Blue Devils. That's a called strike. You can hear the fans here. You know, that's unbelievable. That was a strike from here to California.
It was close, Charlie.
Yeah, he wasn't even. Foul ball back and away. The count, 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Cameron Eckert. Jenna Malk looks behind her. She's got a runner on the second base bag behind her. The batter will step away. So will the umpire. Nice pitch by Jenna Malk. Gets a strikeout. Here it is again. Watch it.
Yeah, after she calls the timeout, Jenna comes right after and tacks her out on that outside end.
Let's look at now Callie Chapetta, the Blue Devil pitcher. Chapetta, foul ball down the third base side for strike 1. Big Time Sports has got their football schedule together, but you're not going to see it for probably another month yet. I got to refine it and shine it up a little bit. Now we're going to have conversation. Well, we don't know what this is all about, but they're looking into.
Now they're going to talk to the third base coach.
They're going to talk to this coach. Somebody said something in the dugout. Somebody said something to somebody in the Blue Devil dugout, and here comes the home plate umpire. Why does he have to go over there, and why can't the coach? Why can't
the umpire looks a little frustrated, to be honest. He's shaking his head and at the Dover dugout.
I don't know if this Blue Devil coach is going to make it the whole game. The umpire has to go over there and settle down the players in the dugout. That's the head coach's job. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now is the count on Chapetta. Runner at second base, 1 out. That's going to be foul ball. Madeline Faulkner made a dive to catch that in foul territory, but couldn't quite get to it.
I mean, if she would have made that, it would have been a heck of a catch. It was tailing pretty far up the left, but love the effort there by Madeline.
So Madeline Faulkner is headed for the Air Force, Carly.
That's amazing.
She's going to go to the Air Force in Texas, and in about 1 more week, she's on a plane to Texas.
This would be a great way to close out her high school career then with a win.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're going to miss young Miss Faulkner. There's a pitch outside and high. Got to make it 1-2 now to Chapetta. 2 outs. Top of inning number 6. The Sharks are circling. There is blood in the water, and Dover is the Sharks, baby. The Sharks. Can feel the blood in the water. So Dover in the form of Jenna Malk now with a 1-2 count. That's a strike 3. All right, what was that all about?
Well, they wanted to check to see. She did a little check swing, so they were just checking down with the third base umpire to see if she actually went.
2-2, the count. 1 out, runner still at second base. Yeah, that's going to hit her.
I'm sure that didn't feel good.
So the Blue Devils with 2 hit batters in the ball game. Here it is.
And I believe both hit by pitches have come to this player, the pitcher. So just goes a little too inside on her.
So Andrella Espino steps in with 2 on board and only 1 out.
And you know, it's really not a bad situation for Dover. Now it gives them a chance to have a force out at third if a hard shot comes over to the third baseman.
All right, I got to stand up for a minute because my knees and my back are starting to scream at me, Carly, so I got to stand up for a minute.
Can't have that, Charlie.
All right, I'm not blocking any camera, I hope, am I? All right, I'll sit back down then. Okay, I'm not. Okay, 1-1 pitch. Jenna Malk brings it. Swing and a miss. Espino took a good cut at it. Couldn't connect. The count now 1-2. Dover in the driver's seat here with a 5-zip lead in inning number 6. That's a high pitch, that's a ball. Espino now with a 2-2 count. Jenna Malk will take the rubber. She'll look to Maddie Banham. She's going to back out now. She doesn't like what she sees from Maddie. Now she does. Here's a pitch. High chopper. First base. Out number 2. High chopper right back to the circle. Carly College.
Yes, Espino does a great job driving this into the ground, and with the turf, it does bounce up higher, and Jenna makes a great play on this, and really her only option is to go 1 for the second out.
All right, so Natalie Slavin will come up to the plate with 2 out, 2 on at second and third. Malk. He's not going to ring that one up. First pitch, a ball to Slavin. Jenna Malk. Here we go. Well, again, he is not going to ring it up.
Yeah, it looked to be a little too inside, but you know what's great is Maddie Bantam is asking this umpire, hey, where's that pitch at? Just so, you know, he knows that they're trying to make the adjustments to get it where he wants it.
All right, so what do we got? We got a foul ball.
Yeah, it must have hit her foot. I mean, initially I did not see that, though.
Yep, did not see it myself, but the count now 2 balls and 1 strike. We've got 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. No score so far for the Blue Devils. High chopper, third base side is foul. And Carly, as I look at my watch, are you telling me it's 20 to 11?
I got 25 to 11, Charlie. But you know what? It's worth it. As the Dover faithful is getting up here and cheering on their team.
All right. The Dover fans are off of their seat and on their feet. There's a pitch. Wow, I can't believe it. Ball 3, we got a full count. A full count now to Slavin. Runners at second and the third. Here we go, Jenna Malk in relief of Kara Lynch. Kara Lynch had 8 strikeouts in 4 innings for Kara Lynch. So Kara Lynch does her usual fantastic job to get things going for Dover. Foul ball, look out, wow.
That was a shot.
Well, you see, I don't like it all where they have the on-deck circle here.
Yeah, it's pretty close to the batter.
Yeah, I don't think it's legal, but I'm probably wrong, or they wouldn't have put it there, but it is way too close to home plate. So Maddie Bannum will give Jenna Mulk a new softball. We got a full count. Will Jenna load him up, or will Jenna shut him down? High chopper to first base. Little flip. Out number 3, baby. Another shut down by Jenna Mulk. We have played 5.5 innings from Firestone. 5-zip in favor of Dover. We'll be back after this timeout.
Welcome to PAC Oil Drilling, your local energy partner. Embrace the benefits of domestic oil production with us. We pride ourselves on safe and environmentally responsible practices, ensuring minimal impact on Ohio's beautiful landscape. Our dedicated team is committed to meeting energy demands while preserving nature's beauty. PAC Drilling is a big supporter of high school athletics and academics. We wish our athletes the very best on the field and in the classroom.
You can recover so much faster in the comfort of your own home. It's good to be.
It's not easy caring for an aging parent. At Ember Complete Home Health Care in Uricksville, we can help you full-time or just a few hours a week. We can develop a customized care plan. Call 740-922-6888 or learn more at embercomplete.com.
Thank you for choosing Parkway Auto Group. Whether you're looking for a new car, truck, or SUV, or a carefully inspected pre-owned vehicle, we've got you covered. Our finance team makes getting the right loan or lease simple and stress-free. And our commitment doesn't stop at the sale. Our expert service technicians are here to keep your vehicle running smoothly. Visit us today and experience the Parkway Auto difference.
Wendy's has a fresh JBC or double stack in the app for only $1. In fact, they're so fresh, this JBC is still getting made. There she is. Show off. For the freshest deals on what you love, gotta be Wendy's. Wendy's has a fresh JBC or double stack in the app for only $1. In fact, they're so fresh, this JBC is still getting made. There she is. Show off. For the freshest deals on what you love, gotta be Wendy's.
We are farmers.
Come to Sammy Sue's Barbecue. Located at 237 West Front Street, Dover, with a full-service bar. We offer carry-out, catering, and a dine-in area. We do take reservations Monday through Wednesday.
It's the best for me and you, Sammy's Barbecue.
Our barbecue is true barbecue. We smoke all of our own meats in-house with our homemade rubs and match it perfectly with our sweet barbecue sauce. Come and see us soon.
All right, we are back now in the bottom of the 6th inning. Dover 5, the Blue Devils of Holland Springfield yet to get on the scoreboard. I want to thank our game day sponsors tonight, Stucker, Sand and Gravel. How about bases loaded on the corner of Race and 2nd in Dover? The Buckeye Career Center, and last but not least, Justin Caldwell and the team at Pack Drilling. So Smoochie, who's the new pitcher now for?
It looks like number 7, Kennedy Shuri, coming in. She's a freshman.
Yeah, well, she was a starter, but she wasn't in the circle, so.
No, she was at 3rd base originally.
All right, so she'll move from 3rd to pitcher. here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
And it looks like maybe the pitcher's moving over to first base.
All right, so all kinds of changes going on now. First base coach Jim Morris running over to say something to head coach Hannah Duff. Now Carly, Hannah Duff's proud father,
yes,
as you know, is sitting right in front of us.
Right in front of us. Her father, her mother, and her beloved grandmother.
Well, then we got to say everything good about Coach Duff, don't we?
Always. I mean, Hannah Duff's like a little sister to me. It's always positivity.
All right, here we go with Susie Peltz. The Dover first baseman grounded out. The shortstop. There's a pitch. There's a called strike. On the first pitch from Sherry. There you see the new pitcher, Sherry, who started out at third base. Sherry will bring it now to Peltz. That one misses. Boy, I tell you what, I thought that looked good from up here, but apparently not.
Must have been a little low.
Can you imagine me being wrong on a pitch?
Never, Charlie.
Wow. Uh-oh, down to third base, over to first. Uh-oh, what do we got? What do we got? Gotta go. How about it? How about it? All the way to third base on a throwing error. Check it out, Carly Clark.
Yeah, so she just puts the ball in play down the third base line. And remember, it's a new third baseman in right now and a new first baseman who hasn't been there. And she actually gets in the path of the runner to catch that ball. So the umpire does have his arm out for obstruction, but because Peltz was safe at third, there will be no obstruction there.
All right, so Peltz goes all the way to third base, and again,
it looks like we have a pinch runner in too.
All right,
and I think it might be number 3, Sophie Bantam.
So Sophie Bantam is a freshman.
Correct.
Sophie Bantam,
and
the
sister
courtesy
to
runner.
the catcher.
And the first baseman getting medical attention because I believe she got hit in the face as Susie Peltz went through her and the ball. So hopefully she's okay, and hopefully...
It looks like they brought in somebody else now at first base, number 4.
All right, number 4 is Chloe...
It looks like, yeah, Chloe Chapetta.
Chapetta. Is she related to the pitcher?
I think you said earlier, yes.
All right.
But here again, Dover's right where they want to be. Runner at third, no outs, and look who's up.
Ariana Emo. Ariano has had a great game this season. Ariana Emo, the DP, with a runner on the corner and nobody out. Emo looks at a high one for ball 1. Ariana Emo was teaching me, what do you call that dance when you throw your arms behind you and you go this way and that way?
The floss?
The floss, yes. Yes, Emma was teaching me the floss before the game, believe it or not.
How'd you do, Charlie?
I did good.
Good.
Yeah, they gave me a 5 on a scale of 1 to 10.
Well, you know, I think the guys in the booth want you to record that here after the game's over.
I don't think...
That can be the post game.
It's way too late for me to be on the dance floor.
All right, Charlie.
Usually by now, I got my jammies on and I'm watching Family Feud.
It's a good nighttime show.
Yes. Emmo now. With Sophie Bantam on the corner. Emmo with a hit. How about it? Ariana Emmo with a base hit and another run for the Tornadoes. That's going to make it 6-0 now in the bottom of the 6th.
Now these Blue Devil outfielders are respecting Ariana's power, but she gets a little under that ball, but it's a shallow center field hit. And because the center fielder's playing so deep, it's a base hit and another RBI.
Yep, just a little blooper by Emmo, but Emmo is going to get an RBI on the hit. Maddie Banton now, the catcher. She had a big one. She had a big hit
back
earlier.
in the second inning. Huge hit for her.
Banham with a foul back off the screen. So I'll tell you what, we got all kinds of, we need to name a Clar's XL screen printing player of the game, but we got a lot of heroes out here tonight.
We do. This is going to be a tough decision, Charlie.
Yes, it is. 0-1 the count now on Maddie Banham. Banham jumps back, inside pitch. Immel back on the bag at first. Hey, so what do we got?
Looks
what
like
do we got?
We have a fan situation
I'll tell you what.
with the Blue Devils.
These Blue Devil fans are just terrible. Absolutely. Get him out of here. All right. Get him out of here. All right. They're going to throw him out, and very deserving. They're going to throw him out. Now it takes 3 of them to do it. He's going to sit right there, and he's not going anywhere. Put handcuffs on him and get him out of here. Take him right to jail right now. Right to jail. Put cuffs on him. That's what makes it bad for high school sports. Wow. Wow. It's too bad that all of these fans, and particularly these little children, have to witness something like that. So here we go. Let's get back to the ball game now. So it's a 6-zip contest. Ariana Immel is at first base, and Smooch right at the shortstop. They're going to get the runner, the lead runner at second.
Here, Maddie Banham takes that outside pitch, drives it to the shortstop, right to her. She makes a great snag, gets the base runner out at 2, and Maddie's able to beat it out before they turn a double play.
All right, so stepping in now will be...
It looks like a courtesy runner for Maddie Bantam.
That looks like Haley Keecher.
It sure is.
Haley Keecher, a courtesy runner for the Tornadoes. There she is. Young Miss Keecher at first base. Madeline Faulkner will step in. 1 out. Teammate on first. What do we got? They dropped the ball. Everybody is safe, baby. Everybody is safe. How about Haley Keecher? Haley Keecher went head first into the bag.
Yes, head first in the bag. She's safe, and they're bobbling the ball. Second baseman makes a great stop on this. But you put the ball in play, and good things happen.
That's exactly right. With the ball in play.
They're going to check on Haley right now.
So Haley Keecher, the courtesy runner, she's going to get up. She's going to walk around a little bit. You know, if she's limping like that, I don't know that I'd let her there. I'd look to my bench to get another courtesy runner, but she'll tell us in a minute.
Well, they would have to actually put Maddie Bantam back in the run.
All right.
Yeah, look here on this replay again. The second baseman, she does make a great backhand, but she never really has possession, and she just tries to flip it to the shortstop at second.
All right, are you going to put her on?
Well, there is one base available.
Well, you better put her on, and she's going to send it. See you later. There's a ball. They're going to pitch to her, and I don't believe it. Wow. A home run, a double, a base on balls, 3 RBIs, and they're going to pitch to her down 6-zip. Here we go. That's a good call. That's a strike. That's a nice pitch. Good pitch. Must have fooled Jenna Malk, because usually she'll jump on a pitch like that. 1-1 the count. 1 out. Dover with runners at first and second. Malk. That one is outside. That'll be 2-1 now on Malk. So Sherry comes off of her third base position and comes to the circle now to try to tame these Tornadoes. started out at third, is now on the bump. Uh-oh, inside. Well, it all depends. Last time the pitch was there, it was a ball, but who knows? 2-2 now on Jenna Malk. Big pitch by Sherry.
There it goes. It's out of here.
Hey. All right. All right. All right, baby. All right. Woo-hoo. Woo. Woo. Jenna Malk. Jenna Malk, baby. Sweet banana. Jenna Malk. Why don't they put her on base? Smart move, Blue Devils. Wow, Jenna Malk.
I mean, Charlie, this was a no-doubter. She swings as soon as it hits that bat. I think this whole stadium knew that was out of here. And now a 9-0 lead for the Tornadoes. I mean, one more run, Charlie, this ball game is over.
All right, 9-zip. We only need one more run. This is the Simpson Heating and Cooling Big Blast. And how about the game by Jenna Malk? Jenna Malk with a solo home run, a double, and a 3-run homer. And how many RBIs for Jenna Malk? Jenna Malk with 4 RBIs so far in the contest. Wow. It must have been that sweet banana.
It was that sweet banana, Charlie.
That Jenna and I had before the game. 9-zip blowout time here at Firestone Stadium. Wow, it's getting late. It's about time to go. It's 5 minutes to 11. Olivia McHugh, she can hit him too. But Jenna Malk clears the bases again. So Malk with 2 home runs tonight. A base on balls and a double. As a high pop-up, it's going to go up and out. Uh-oh, no, it's not. Wow. The catcher made a nice try at it, but couldn't quite get it. It was really up there.
It was really up there. There again, the lights. You know, if you're not used to playing under the lights, it is very hard to see that ball. But not only that, it's hard for the catcher to throw that mask off, find the ball, get in the right angle, and just to snatch it.
All right, so Allie Hupp will step back in now with 1 out here in. This is Olivia McHugh. I'm sorry, I got all excited. How about that one? Olivia McHugh with a stand-up double here in the inning, baby. Wow, 1 more run and it's over. So the Tornado bats come alive. Carly, call the action.
This is a great swing, inside pitch, and she drives it down that left field line. It gets past their left fielder for an easy double. And here, I mean, one gap shot, and McHugh scores from second. This game's over.
That's exactly right. Well, 4 runs in the inning, and Allie Hupp can send us all home with a state championship trophy. 1 more run, and we can head for the exits. All right, bouncer back to the circle, over to first base for out number 2, but uh-oh.
Look who's up, Charlie.
Uh-oh. It's Avery Contini.
Yeah, here Hupp just gets over top that ball, drives it down. The pitcher makes a nice snag for the easy out at 1, but advances McHugh to third. And with Avery Contini up to bat with 2 outs.
Avery Contini, she'll be playing for the Hiram Terriers next spring, I'm sorry. Here we go. Contini looks at a called strike. Avery Contini already with 2 hits in the game and 3 RBIs. So between Jenna Malk and Avery Contini, we got to come up with a player of the game. Chopper, uh-oh. That's it. That's it. State champions, baby. See you later, alligator. The Dover Tornadoes are Division III state champions. 10-zip over Holland Springfield Blue Devils. Avery Contini with a game-winning hit. Call the last hit, Carly.
Here she goes again, 2 outs with a base runner on. Just simply puts the ball in play right between shortstop and third base to get that 10th run for the run rule win.
All right, so tonight it was all about Dover. Dover really came out on fire. We're gonna tell you about it. We're gonna let things die down just a little bit so we can hear a little bit better. We're gonna take a break, come back, and we are gonna tell you all about tonight's state championship win by the Dover Tornadoes. We'll be back after you watch this.
Novellus is a global leader in flat-rolled aluminum and the world's largest aluminum recycler. Together, we forged a world-class team delivering high-quality products globally. We extend our positive impact by supporting local schools and community organizations. Novellus Uricksville cheers on students and families across various schools. Novellus Uricksville is rooting for you. Learn more at novellus.com.
We are the First National Bank of Denison. We have been a staple in the community for over 90 years.
Choosing the First National Bank of Denison is the first step to growing your business and reaching your goals.
We are a community bank with local decision makers who live, work, and raise families in your community.
We listen to our customers' short-term, long-term, and financial goals to ensure you achieve the best possible results to help your business grow.
As a community bank, we can't be successful unless our community as a whole is successful. Helping your business achieve success is our greatest reward.
Before making your next deal, come and see me, Jim Wilson, at our Denison location.
Or me, Brian Williams, at our Dover location. And remember, here at the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. First National Bank of Denison, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
If you're looking for a great place to take your gang before or after the game, you gotta try The Yard in Denison. Treat your family to the very best in pizza or pasta or salad. It's delicious. So don't be shy, give the Denison Yard a try. Enjoy good food and good times at The Yard.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Vitamins and minerals, feeding champions since 1983.
Wendy's has a fresh JBC or double stack in the app for only $1. In fact, they're so fresh, this JBC is still getting made. There she is. Show off. For the freshest deals on what you love, gotta be Wendy's. Wendy's has a fresh JBC or double stack in the app for only $1. In fact, they're so fresh, this JBC is still getting made. There she is. Show off. For the freshest deals on what you love, gotta be Wendy's.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit WayneDoor.com for a free quote today.
Introducing Mount Hope Fence. Elevate your outdoors with our premier fences, beautiful pergolas, and captivating decks. We're your local experts on outdoor transformations, security, style, and serenity. We have it all. Let us bring your outdoor dreams to life. Mount Hope Fence, your space, your sanctuary. 7102 County Highway 77 in Millersburg and 644 Killian Road in Akron. Mount Hope Fence. We have the inside on the outdoors.
Football there. Football there. Football everywhere. What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
Huh. Okay, what if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he couldn't stop his body like a human, so he ends up trampling him, and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back, and he tramples him some more, and he's like, I'm so sorry, I'm a buffalo. I don't know my strength compared to you.
Wait, what?
Come on, ref, let the boys play.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today. Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
All right, we are back to Firestone Stadium. Right now, the ceremony on the infield for the Blue Devils as state runner-up. So congratulations to the Springfield Holland Blue Devils for a great, great season. They will end the season at 22-10 and state runner-ups. Now, Carly Clark, there were so many heroes in this ball game for Dover.
I agree, Charlie. I mean, they hit the ball 1 through 9 tonight. I mean, everybody contributed, whether it was offensive, defensively. I mean, overall, it was a fantastic win for Dover and a chef's kiss of a state championship game. Under the lights, huge crowd.
Let's take a look at a couple highlights here in our Altman Hospital wrap-up report. And as we let them roll in the truck, Carly, there's so many highlights, it would take us an hour and a half, but check out this one now.
Here's Kara Lint pitching the ball and showing, you know, well, we missed the relay, but here's Jenna Mulk's first home run of the game.
Check that one, and that one is out. Watch this play by Jenna Mulk with the throw to first base to nail the runner. Carly, this is yours.
Second home run by Jenna Mulk. Monster over the left field fence.
And I'll tell you what, these replays that we're showing you, there's Jenna Mulk with a strikeout. You're not going to get these kind of replays watching some other channel. You got to get them right here, Jenna Mulk with the out at first base. Wow, so Carly, what did I tell you before the game, how this game was going to...
Charlie, I believe before the game started, you told me you were going to guarantee Dover would have 10 hits.
I did, and how many did they get?
I'm looking at that scoreboard right now, and it says they have 10 runs and 10 hits. You called it, Charlie.
All right, so what did I tell you about a mercy?
You might have mentioned a mercy tonight, too, and here it is.
I did. I told Carly it would be a mercy in favor of the Tornadoes. I told him there would be 10 hits. And of course, on the infield now, they're talking to the Blue Devils in the ceremony. But here's what we got. We had a lot of good hitters tonight for Dover. Everybody stepped up to the plate. Everybody, as they have done all year long, played as a team. And Carly Clark Carly Maley. Who do we have for our players of the game? Our Clars XL screen players
Well,
of the
Charlie,
game.
this was a very tough decision. I feel like every Dover player deserves it, but we had to narrow it down. So tonight we decided to go with a double player of the game. So we went with Jenna Molk and Avery Contini.
All right, Jenna Molk had 2 home runs, a double, and 4 RBIs. Avery Contini with 4 hits, with 4 RBIs and 3 hits. So congratulations, Avery Contini and Jenna Malk, our Clars XL screen printing player of the game. And listen to the Dover faithful showering accolades and joyous on their state championship. So Dover now will get their medals. And while they're getting the medals down there, I will lower my voice, and I want to talk about what joy it brought the big-time sports team to be able to cover the Dover Tornadoes. I have come to know these players personally, and believe me, if you think they are good softball players, they are better young ladies. Mellow Tones really has a soft spot in his heart for these Dover Tornadoes as Jenna Malk gets her medal. And Jenna Malk, of course, one of the horses all year long for the Dover Tornadoes. Madeline Faulkner, the left fielder, gets her medal. Here we go with Haley Keecher. There you see the medals on the infield. That's Sarah Clark, the senior second baseman. We'll see Sarah tomorrow afternoon. All right, we got Maddie Banham, the catcher. If I miss anybody, I'm sorry, but we got a big crowd here. There's athletic director Tim McCrate doing his duty, giving the girls their medals. Dover finishing the season at 28-3 and Division III state champions. All right, another medal goes to Abigail Yaki. So our final score in the D3 state championship, it's a mercy tonight. The Dover Tornadoes are state champions, 10-0 over the Blue Devils. One more thing, Mellow Tones has got to say, sweet banana Dover. With that, we're going to say goodnight. Carly, you got to help me.
I'm ready, Charlie.
Keep your socks high.
And your powder dry.
And Smoochie says good night, everybody. We are going to join the party.